Getting organized around the house. It's a New Year's resolution for many, and it can seem awfully overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Bill Hurlbrink spoke with a professional organizer, Helen Austin, for some expert guidance in today's Your House, Your Home.
I think a lot of people need to start with forgiving themselves.
Helen says we've been through a lot this year, and we've made plans that may have been altered due to things out of our control. So our first step is to forgive ourselves for what we weren't able to accomplish, and that clears the table for step number 2.
I like to suggest that people do something called the miracle question. And this is, if you woke up tomorrow and an organizing miracle happened, what would you see that's different?
This step is designed to bring your ideas into focus.
The things that are going to give you the most emotional benefit are going to be in those, miracle ideas of what would have changed in your home when you ask yourself that question.
Helen suggests starting with small, easy tasks, but be careful to not overcomplicate things.
So you do not start in your basement going through all of your sentimental stuff, and you probably shouldn't start with your paper. And that may give you a ton of relief because you don't have to start in those hard areas.
In the organizing industry, those are typically the last projects tackled because they come with so much stress.
You want to start in areas that's going to give you the taste of success so that you want to keep going and doing more.
Instead of organizing the pantry, start with one shelf. Instead of all the cabinets, start with one drawer.
Also, I've suggested people use a timer. You set a timer for 20 minutes is probably the most ideal, maybe 30. You work on something and then you leave it be. And you do that like daily and you kind of chip away at things slowly.
This can be a good strategy when it comes time to work through the harder projects like sorting through sentimental items or old paperwork.
Do a timer practice and you kind of set up your system so that you can revisit it, every day or a certain time of the week, and you actually can get through it.
Finally, learn to use the 1-minute rule,
which means if it's going to take you less than a minute, then you follow through on that action.
Helen says if you practice that habit daily, then your space will seem tidier and more organized, even if you don't have a perfect organizational system in place. For Your House, Your Home, I'm Bill Hurlbrink, KCTV5 News.
And another tip is to set goals that are action items you can do every single day. That repetition and routine can help make it an everyday behavior, and that way you're more likely to actually achieve your goal this year. So for more stories like this, go to KCTV5.com and click on the Your House, Your Home tab right there along the top banner.